it's Mahogany here, Kansas bred and cornbread fed. Welcome back to my show. I definitely want to thank all my subscribers for subscribing and for tuning in this evening. I do have my beautiful guest here, TT, and she's going to be telling you guys a little bit about her truth. And let's be mindful because everybody has their truth. She's just brave enough to get on here and speak her own. So before we get down to the nitty gritty, it's time to pour up. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
So this week, during the show, we will be talking about her truth, and we're also going to be having a raffle at the end. So make sure you guys are tuning in and you're dropping your comments because it's not too late to be entered. So make sure you guys are dropping your comments and you're staying tuned. I do have my special guest here, Tiana. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
No problem. Hi, my name is Tiana. Everybody know me as TT or TT Bone Quick. You know what I'm saying? This is with y'all Kansas. It's small. But anywho, I'm here to talk about the LGBT community, okay? A lot of people may know, a lot of people may not know, but I am a transgender. Okay, it is what it is.
Okay, so I definitely appreciate you for being on here and being able to speak your truth because a lot of people don't have the ability to do that. So, thank you.
No problem.
So, I do want to start off by asking, were you always born this way?
Well, as a matter of fact, I could say yes, you know, because people be born like, you know, a certain way. Not everybody just like, oh, one day I wake up today and I just want to be a woman or I want to be a man or whatnot, you know. It's like with who you are, what you going to evolve to be, you know.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't understand that type of lifestyle because they so used to, oh, the Bible says this and the Bible says that. Well, if the Bible says all this or whatever, honey, you telling me I'm going to hell for being who I am, honey, I see you there too. Because I'm pretty sure that you're not the same.
Exactly. And a lot of people are very judgmental and they don't really know the truth. Can you tell me what age when you found out you were transgender?
Well, I could say an evolvement.
An involvement?
Yes. You know, like, it's not like, oh, I'm 5 and I want to be this way or that way. You know, it's like what you adapt to, who you are. You know, it's more like, hey,
well, when did your evolvement start?
very young age. Since when I could distinguish or whatever. Yes, you know the word I'm trying to say. But the difference between a male and a female, I was always attracted to the male. Okay. Now, that's like more sexuality purpose. Well,
right.
You know, like if you want to be messing with men or women, it's more like who you are. You know
exactly.
what I mean? And ever since I was little, I just wanted to play in heels. I was been fond of women's clothing. Like if I put on a pair of boxers, I used to get disgusted.
Yeah.
That's not me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want to put on something.
So you kind of felt like your parents were punishing you when they made you wear your boxers or drawers?
Not for sure punishing me because, I mean, that's what, of course, a regular mother or father would, you know. Hey,
right.
I had a boy or I had a girl, whatever's born with the penis, a vagina, or both, as a matter of fact, is what y'all don't know, you
right.
know. But people's like, it's very different. When you feel uncomfortable with doing something that somebody else is trying to make you become, you know, it makes your life miserable, pretty much. You know, you got to do something that makes you happy.
Exactly.
At the end of the day. And once you do something that makes you happy, honey, life would be so much easier and be comfortable with who you are because at the end of the day, you can't be nobody but you.
Exactly. Exactly. So, is your family supportive?
They're very supportive. A little bit of my family history is coming, you know. I was very surprised, as a matter of fact, you know, because, I mean, they was like, oh, I always knew that you was a woman, and, you know, the way how you carry yourself.
Your family?
Yes, family.
Yeah.
Family, indeed. My mother was more, you know, she's old school, you know, so she's more like, well, I had 2 boys. I didn't raise no girls because she never did want to raise a girl anyway.
You know we can be a handful.
Yeah, she's like, I don't like bitches, period, or whatever. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, well, my mom, dad was a bitch, you know, period. You know?
Right.
So she's like, okay, well, shit,
Let's
I see
drink
you
to
doing
that.
your shit. She said, well, bitch, I see you doing your shit. I'm gonna have to, hell, I'm gonna just have to accept it, period. But she told me, if you do something in life, make sure you do it right. Don't do it halfway.
Okay. Okay.
Tell me something, black mama. Black Lives Matter.
Period. So, what steps did you take to feel more equal with other women?
Accepted.
It's more accepted.
To women and men in general in society, the steps that I take, you can't get through life without respect. You know, be true to yourself. Steps that I took, honestly, to feel more accepted, I guess, is to be honest.
Yeah.
That's the best way you can be, you know, be yourself, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not a bad person, you know. I'm not out here to hurt anybody. I'm out here trying to live and survive just like the next person.
So, it's not like you're different from me or you're different from the next person, because we're all the same and we all want equality and we all want to be accepted. That I still struggle with trying to be accepted today.
Exactly.
So, I definitely understand that. So, do you take any hormones?
Honestly, I haven't taken any hormones until my 29th year of living. I've been always built this way because people can be built different ways, you know, born different ways. You know, more they can be more born with more hormones than testosterone. You know, just like a woman can be built with more testosterone than hormones, a male can be built with more hormones, female hormones, than testosterone.
Exactly.
You know, and it just depends on your body and how your body reacts to things and how you are born, you know. So that's like a scientific, you know, method, and you gotta really like go to your doctor to see, you know.
Exactly.
Like, cause I mean, like at the end of the day, like I was like, something wrong with me while I'm developing this back here or that up here, you know what I mean? And I didn't start taking hormones till like past year.
Oh wow. So for our friends and my subscribers out there who are trying to transition, is there any specific type of hormone that you would stay to or kind of stray away from?
No, not as a matter of fact, if you do want to become a transgender and stuff like that, like the best time is to start young, especially if your parents is more accepting. You know, once you have that support and your parents accepting, and you evolve over time, or whatever, you be that woman or man that you want to become, or who you are, basically. You know, you want to start out young.
Is there an age appropriate that you think a person's? It just all kind of just depends on your acceptance with your family.
I mean, on you and your family, yeah, it could vary. You know?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, when you're young and an adolescent, you don't know, like, you can't just like, hey, mama, I want to take hormones at the age of 7. You know, like, this is what I want you to do, you know, because they're gonna do what they want to do because you're their child. And at the end of the day, you can't, you know.
Exactly.
You can't argue with that, you know. But once you get grown and you know what you want, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you just wake up one day and just like, hey, I just want to change myself and just do this or whatever, unless you just got $1 billion and you just...
Right. So what type of man do you look for?
Well,
like if you're dating, are you single?
Yes, I am single.
Okay. So what type of man do you look for?
And I was attracted to thugs, of course, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But, you know, you can't be attracted to stuff like... You need a man that's going to be... They got his mind on the right path. They got ambition. They want something out of life, you know? The man that I'm attracted to now that I would love to be with, he could be a little street and a little preppy at the same time. That has ambition, like I said. You know, he wants to prosper in life and always help out. Because, you know, a lot of guys want you to be their mom.
So you don't really go like for race or anything. It's just about the ambition that a man has. That's what you're attracted to.
I mean, I'm going to say, let me take a drink real quick.
I'll drink with this too.
You're taking cranberry.
I've been drinking the whole
At the end
time.
of the day, I'm not racist or nothing by far. But I never went outside my race, I'm going to say. Because I'm going to have to stick with my strong black brothers.
I love me a strong black man. Baby. That's all I need.
You know, I mean, everybody has a different preference. Now, let me say, there's some fine ass Puerto Ricans out there. I ain't gonna lie, they look like niggas and got swag like niggas.
Give me some on that.
But I mean, like, yeah, it might be some cute Asian persuasions and stuff like that. You know, I ain't gonna lie, Pink.
So So you don't discriminate, but you just prefer black men.
Pretty much.
Okay, that's a good way to say it.
Yeah.
So I just really want to ask this question. For us heterosexual people out here, how do you spot an undercover?
Now that sounds like a woman question, honey. A heterosexual woman that got a man. All right, I'm gonna speak a little game. Yeah. Okay, listen.
Please.
Listen.
My ears are tuned in, baby.
Because it's regulations in this shit. Now listen to me real carefully, okay? Now if your man come home with a hickey on the back of his neck, your man might be bisexual too. Now this could be a little tricky. If now check his drawers. Check his drawers.
What are we checking for?
Girl, because you're going to do his laundry sometime. You know
all the time.
Now, if he got a dookie stain, a boo-boo stain in the back and the front, y'all man might be bisexual. Okay, now listen to me real carefully because this shit could get tricky. Now, let's say you laying up with your man 5 o'clock in the morning. Laying with him 5 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Take your finger right here, baby. Rub your finger across his back. Put it by the crack. Now, if he kind of scoots up or whatever, a little up like this, tooted up like this, your man might be bisexual. Now, if you take the same fingers, this one too, honey, because there's 3 types in this one. You gotta be careful with this one. You take them same fingers, you put it across his back, put a little more, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Now, he might turn over a little bit, but kind of pull over to the back though, but he ain't tripping. He might got some homosexual tendencies. Last one, honey, this is gonna hit it. Now, if you take the same 2 fingers, put it running across his back, honey. Put it across that ass or whatever. He turn over, clap, yo ass. Bitch, that's the man you want to
So that's how you can determine a straight one.
The first one or whatever, you put your hand across his motherfucking crack, honey, and you pull it up, honey. Get your shit that night and get the fuck out of here.
That is some good insight, yes. So, with your preferences, do you like messing with undercover men, or have you ever messed with an undercover?
I do. You know, I mean, yeah, I'm only human, you know what I mean? But I didn't know. And they tell me, and it'd be that, you know. It'd be what it is, you know? So, because I don't like my business out there like that anyway.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm a private person regardless if the man don't care and stuff like that. I mean, because it just stops a lot of drama, regardless what type of relationship it is. I just don't like, you know, my relationship to be out there like, I mean, well, how can I put this? My relationship to be out there like that anyway, because, you know, people are going to be haters. People going to try to holler at your man and try to, you know what I mean?
So what you're saying is when you're in a relationship, you're more private about it, so you don't tell people about your relationship or anything. So messing with an undercover man is not really something that you would really know about because you're more private with your relationship.
True, but he'll tell me though. I have situations where men say, if you tell him, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh wow!
You sound like Ike Turner. I said, damn, for real? I was some dick.
I don't want to ever die over no dick. Like, dick is good and everything, but baby, I like how you said that. I don't know if y'all heard her, but can you say that?
Honey, I ain't trying to die over no dick.
And what else? And you shouldn't do what?
Do something that you're ashamed of.
Okay.
Period.
And my last and final question of the evening. So the pot's gonna be real hot. Have you ever sold yourself for money?
As a matter of fact, no, I robbed the niggas. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna get wrong. I never sold my body because, like, my body's a temple. There's too much shit going on. I don't play with that type of bullshit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because, honey, like, my pussy's so damn good, honey, could throw it up and turn it to sunshine. I don't need to do all that. Oh, now, what I did used to trick niggas. You know what I mean? I used to get into their pockets, and I used to get their money. You know, a lot of transgenders feel like, you know, they're the bottom of the barrel, so they have to do this and do that for what? A pack of cigarettes, $20 and all that? No, man.
Okay.
No, man, no ham, no turkeys, no jam. I grew up in that shit. My mom was a real gangster, you know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, been through our shit, but she taught me some real life shit, you know what I'm saying? So I used to You know, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be a little renegade back in Texas. And I used to handle my money like that. But that's not a good lifestyle to live, because like you could really get killed over that. And I ain't gonna lie, I had a gun pulled to my head one time because a guy I really didn't know, and he was wondering how come I wouldn't take off my pants or anything like that. And yeah, you know, it got real, and I had to stop that shit. You know, and fooling niggas is not fun. You gotta be upfront with yourself. You know, really, like when you about to go into that sexual moment with that guy or whatever, you make sure he knows or whatever, because a lot of times a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know. Like, you have to know me to know. Like, real talk. Like, you really have to know me and do all the other stuff, because I mean, transgenders we can be very playoffable. This is what people don't realize, you know. And ain't nobody got time for that. I ain't trying to die over no bullshit like that.
Okay.
You know? And it's like, yeah, you're trying to make a buck, you know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to get a job here and it's hard to get a job there. But what you have to do is try. You have to really, we are intelligent. We could go get an education. We could become that person. We could be an actor, a singer, a dancer, whatever
you want to be.
Exactly, you know? And we have a lot of ambition. So, real talk, if you live in that lifestyle, I say, honey, it's not going to be what you think in the future. So get yourself together and be that woman and that classy lady that you're supposed to be. And that's how I became. So.
Alrighty, well, I definitely appreciate you for coming to Girl Talk and being able to speak your truth again. And all my subscribers, I appreciate you guys as well. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, I will be answering them tomorrow on my review. And I appreciate everyone, and make sure you guys tune in. And it is just about time for our raffle. So I'm gonna go get our raffle and we're gonna be drawing.
Yes, bye y'all.
My name is Ronisha Reynolds, and I'm the face of All Prep No Play. My cousin, I am so excited for her and her YouTube channel that we decided to do a raffle for 25% off for 2 people. Whose ever name she draws, she'll let me know, and I'll touch base with you guys. I do have Facebook and I have Instagram, both at All Prep No Play. When you visit those web pages, you will notice that I don't have menus on there. That is because I cater to all diet needs, from keto to regular, and each client and I individually create their meal preps based off preference, allergies, likes, dislikes. We kind of just build a profile and go from there. I started my healthy journey about 5 years ago. The heaviest I was about 215. The smallest I ever was about 150. I've dibbled and dabbled in different diets. I've tried keto. It wasn't something that was for me. So I kind of stick to like a low carb, healthy carb diet as far as like sweet potatoes, brown rice, and all of that. But meal prepping is just a lifestyle for me. It's something that I enjoy doing. It's something that I enjoy doing for other people because it helps them get ready so they stay ready so they don't have to get ready. And that really is like 80% of it. Just staying ready, having those meals available. I do breakfast, I do lunch, I do dinner. So we can even do snacks. Check out my pages if you haven't before. I haven't met a client that hasn't come back. So I'm excited to see who the winners are. Mahogany will give me all of the information that I need, and we will get it together. Thank you all.
Alrighty, as promised, this week there will be 2 winners of our raffle. Let's see. Okay. And I will be sending them on my YouTube channel tomorrow. Thank you.